Should I invest in fuel cell? Is it a good time to enter into this particular stock while everything was going down? Also, can I play some call option for making some quick money? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the Stock Analyst. Today's video is regarding fuel cell, ticker symbol FCEL, and you can see that for last 3 days we almost gained 25%, and looks like it's a nice U-shaped recovery. So in this particular video I'll talk about what is fuel cell, why it is rising, and what's the prospect for this particular stock, and also the chart pattern. Is it a good time to enter, what we are expecting in near term, and also long term, what is the price target. Also, I will cover two articles. One is a bear article, one is a bull article, and end of the video I will talk about the call option, explaining how we can make some quick money, while I will show you the strike price and also the expiry date. So stay till the very end. And also, if you like me to cover fuel cell, and then definitely let me know in the comment section, and also subscribe to my channel, because this is one stock I'm heavily invested in. I was waiting for this one to bottom out, so definitely there will be more videos on fuel cell, plug power energy, and everything, and also EVs. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So what is fuel cell if you are brand new? So they are delivering clean, efficient, and affordable fuel cell solution configured for the supply, recovery, and storage of energy. So basically, you can see they are global leader in the design, manufacture, operation, and service of ultra clean, efficient, and reliable fuel cell. And the main thing is the hydrogen. So what they do, they have something called SOEC. So the hydrogen produced from SOEC can be stored and used for grid power, hydrogen fueling station, or for industrial purpose. So this is again a clean energy sector company, and also hydrogen related. And if you want, you can go to their website, you can read, you can learn and everything, but in this video I think this is the main thing, right? So why it is important? Because soon, like we heard that from President Biden sets 2030 greenhouse gas pollution reduction target and everything, and also leadership on clean energy technologies. So we know that first of all, transportation sector, your cars, vehicle, they emit 30% of greenhouse gas. So definitely if you can move towards electric vehicle or hydrogen powered vehicle, definitely the greenhouse gas pollution will be less. So that is why we have seen a rise in EV share price. And also it talks about clean energy technologies, and once it talks about clean energy, definitely plug power fuel cell, they are in, right? Also look, another thing, on April 13th that Biden has called for a 10-year extension to production and investment tax credit for clean energy and storage project, which fits fuel cell perfectly, right? It's a clean energy and storage. So definitely there is something happening. So let's look at the chart on a daily pattern. So you can see the green candles back to back 3 days. I'll come back here, but this is a stock I have been covering for a long time. I think the first time I talked about $12-13, and we went all the way to $29. Almost we have doubled our gain. Then with time it came down, and I think we have found the bottom. The bottom was around 7.5. This was the main area. You see so many supports here, then again here, and what we can see that finally we have broke the downward movement. We were coming down, and the black line is representing that we were falling down, and now we have back to back 2 days on the other side, meaning that we have broke the downward movement, which is really a good sign. So you see 3 days back to back we gained almost 26%, which is really a nice sign. If I look at RSI on a daily candle, you can see we were oversold. We were below 30 oversold, and now we are pointing up. So as long we go up to 70, it will not be considered as overbought. So there is plenty of room to go. Also look at here, beautiful. The blue line is about to cross the orange line. So this is a beautiful thing, because once this will pass and it will cross, you will see the red bars disappear, and you will see small green bars. The green bars we here, right? You see here. So soon it will become green bar. So the blue line will be on top of the orange line. The RSI will go higher. At the same time, the share price will go higher. Correct? The next thing is how far we can go. So first of all, I think the bottom was 7.5. We have hit this area and now we are bouncing off. So how far we can go up, right? That's the question. So first of all, I think one resistance would be around this area, which is around $11. Why 11? You can see it was a resistance in this area. Then it became a support around this area, and again it was a support here, and again it then it became a resistance, right? So support became resistance. So definitely from 10.2, once we go upward, definitely once we hit $11, it will become a resistance. 11, or you can even say 11.50. I'm not too fussy about exact price, but let's say 11, right? Once you pass 11, I think the next one will be around 13.75. You see some resistance here, and again some kind of resistance here, sorry, support here, then it might be a resistance. And the final one could be around at the top. Again, why I'm saying top, you see some bars here resting over here, some bar resting over here, and again then it became a resistance. So 15.2, this area, another resistance, and we can definitely go more and more, then maybe around 18.7 something, right? So more upside. Currently we are at $10, so once we go to 15 or 18, that will be a lot of profit, and definitely I will make more videos on once we go close to that, then we can go even higher. Now look at the candle here. Look at the candle. There is a bottom wick, but there is no upper wick, meaning that the share price is so strong, it wants to push higher. It's not like it went up and came down, it is just pushing higher and higher. So it means a very bullish sign. It wants to go higher, correct? And if I move to a weekly chart, let's see. You see on a weekly chart a big bottom here, long wick, and it wants to move higher, some kind of an inverse hammer, which is a very bullish sign. It wants to go higher, so definitely it looks pretty. And the final one, I want to go on a 15-minute time frame. Just want to show you how we are forming and where we are going, right? So what happened on April 22nd, we were around this area 1050. We came down and now we are trying to make a U-shaped recovery, and I think once we break the 1050 mark, definitely we will run for $11. And I see $11 is coming, right? You see the chart, it is reversing, correct? So I will come back to the chart. I will talk about call option definitely, but let's look at some other things. Is it only fuel cell were beaten down? No, because here I'm comparing fuel cell, Plug Power, and Gevo, all clean energy stocks shares, right? And you can see they all move at the same pattern. They go up, they come down, goes up, come down, goes up, comes down, and now all of them are rising. So meaning that there is not this, the selling pressure was not only for fuel cell. There is not something terrible with the fuel cell company. It was the overall clean energy sector. Everything came down, everything is going up. So this is something comforting, that okay, fuel cell is not the only isolated one, doing something acting weird. It's the overall sector. And don't forget, whenever Plug Power gets any kind of partnership or any kind of big contract, when Plug Power runs, fuel cell runs, and you can see here, right? So nothing new. Now look at the other article on Thursday, April 22nd. In the morning it came that Fuel Cell Energy celebrates Earth Day, announces significant 12 million megawatt hour generated milestone. So it's saying that delivered 12 million megawatt hour of environmentally responsible power, delivered power, avoided over 1.5 million tons of CO2 emission, which is equivalent of taking almost 0.3 million cars off the road in terms of like reducing greenhouse gas emission. Also, significant milestone in fuel cell energy's contribution to decarbonization and reducing the impact of power generation on our global climate, and developing the most complete line of fuel cell based sustainable solution. So all of these are showing really good sign, especially with this new government, all the credit, all the new greenhouse gas emission reduction target. I see fuel cell has a long way to go. But keep that in mind when you talk about share market. There is a bull and a bear. So again, when there is some kind of report online, there is some bear report, there is some bull report, and I always try to bring both kind of report to you so that I just do not come up with something like, oh, this stock will go to the moon, buy, buy, buy. No, I want to give you both perspectives so that you can decide. It is not like I'm pumping the stock. I share my opinion. These are my thoughts. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, but I want to give you the information so that you can think and you decide what to do, correct? So let's start with the bear one. So it says steer clear of Fcel energy stock even after the plunge, and saying a lot of things that Fcel has dropped 68%. So people are saying this is very cheap, but that person is saying no, this is not a buying opportunity, it's not a good investment, and so forth. So again, the same thing. The new government, they like environmental stuff. Even some Republican leaders now, they are also inclining towards climate change. And he also acknowledged that hydrogen could be part of a greener future. Battery technology still needs to advance significantly to meet power needs for many applications, including the on-site generation offered by fuel cell energy. Hydrogen creates zero emission, a huge step toward reducing greenhouse gas. So there is future for hydrogen clean sector, right? But when you consider the story in the context of fuel cell, there are two big sticking points. And he was saying that fuel cell is not a new company. It went to public in 1992, but still it is struggling. It is struggling a lot. Also, their last earning was very bad. The fourth quarter result were very bad and it declined a lot. So it's saying do not invest in fuel cell. Try to find some other companies and you have other choice. So the first article I showed you, that's a good one, right? It's a good one. Then this is a bad one, and the other one is neutral. It's saying Benzinga, there are two energy stock to watch in coming weeks: Plug Power and Fuel Cell. Talks about the chart pattern, and for the fuel it says it's a head and shoulder, and 7.5 needs to held by the bulls, so it should not come below 7.5, and as long it does not become below 7.5, then definitely you are in good control. So we can see that it came close to 7.5, then it is bouncing back, so definitely it's a good sign. Now the final thing, as I promised, call option. So playing with call option, if you want to make some quick money, maybe you can choose with May 21st expiry date, which will give you roughly 28 days to expire. And if your target is 11 or 11.5, maybe you can choose this one, $10 strike or 10.5 strike. So $10 strike will give you 11.26, your break even, your delta is 58. So if the share price goes by $1, it is 10.2. If it becomes 11.2, so there is a $1 increase in share price, you will get $58. So you invest $126, you get a profit of $58. You see, if the share price goes as per your direction, you will make money. If you want, you can try with this one, 10.5 strike, invest $100, and $1 move will give you $50, which is 50% profit. Again, call option can give you high reward, and again there is a risk if it goes on the other way, then you can lose your premium. One thing you can do not invest a lot of money or take longer expiration date. Instead of May, maybe you can go to June. But if you go to June 18, the problem is your premium will be higher. So this will become like $183, but you will get 56 days to expire. So you invest $183, you get a lot of time, your delta is also 60. Again, it's up to you how much you want to invest, how much risk you can take, how bullish you are. But just looking at the chart, it looks like the chart wants to go higher. It wants to touch 11 or 11.5. You can choose with May 21st, or you can choose June expiry date. Then definitely you will have more time and you can just play and make some quick money. So definitely I love to play call option. That is why I, in each video, when I see there is a good upside, I talk about the stock. Also I talk about the call option, strike and expiry date. So anyway, it's again up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, just my thought. And if you find this video useful, please do not forget to hit the like button, and thank you very much for watching this particular video. Take care and peace.